Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya, but you could call me Mia Maya or Mia Maya XP, whatever is easiest for you to pronounce or whatever you prefer. Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm doing a little voiceover here because nothing happened a lot in this part. It was kind of like very underwhelming a little bit because Ryan is supposed to go out to the club. That's why in the last part I took him to go shopping, right? And he came home, which you saw that, and he was supposed to be like, he came home and asked his brother, hey Michael, do you want to go to the club with me? You want to go to the nightclub? Like, I just picked out some clothes. You could probably borrow some of my clothes and we can go to the club or whatever and chill. I was like, okay, I had it planned out. All of them was gonna go. Michael, I want him to be like a little family man, so I wanted him to find a little girl, a boot thing or whatever. And it didn't happen because Michael went to bed freaking late. Well, he was already tired. Like, energy was almost depleted. And then I looked up at his schedule. He's working the whole week. I don't know why I'm acting like I didn't know that when I gave him the freaking job. But he's working the whole week and he won't be off until the weekends. I mean, I could have maybe called in sick, but if my memory serves me right, didn't The Sims 2, they like fine you if you go out and you call out for work? Don't they do that? I don't know. Did they do that? Or was that more like Sims 3 vibe? I don't know, but they did that. And yeah. So in this part, not Michael. Dang, I'm getting the brothers mixed up. Maya, what are you doing? You have the freaking name and you can't even freaking remember it. Oh, Jay. Well, I have Ryan go to the freaking club, but it was more like a lounge because when we got there was no place to dance. They probably obviously they on the lot had a radio because I was hearing some music, but we got there and there was barely nobody. But I also wanted Ryan to find some friends. We met Michael Landgrab. What is he, the fifth, the third? Is Michael Landgrab the third that was there? I don't know, but you will see in this episode. And so he went there and we met up with a witch. There was actually two witches there. There was the dark witch, the bad witch, and then she left, and then there was the white witch. And we came and saw her. We saw her little cat was flying around everywhere. Mystical beings. But yeah, nothing was really happening except I don't know if it's a glitch, but I ended up saying that maybe he was pickpocketing because we were getting money. So I did stay there a little bit to be like, oh, he was getting some cash to put some in the bank account or whatever, because we were lacking some funds badly. I think we were at 1,000 simoleons, and I think we rose back up to like 3,000 simoleons when we came home. So, and then I put him in the bed because he was kind of tired. He was getting tired. I tried to make him introduce himself to some girls because maybe he can like meet girls there and then recommend a girl to his brother or whatever, because we are not going to be able to hang up with Michael for a while. That man is working. I mean, he got to work to keep the lights and the lights on, and bills, utility bills. He got to pay all of them. Got to put groceries in the house. Ryan should be helping too, but he ain't got a job yet. I don't know when I'm gonna give him a job. I don't know. I know they have the slacker career, so I could give him that. I mean, he wanted a lot of jobs. Wasn't it like in the last part he was like, or part 2, or I think it was no, I think it was part 1 actually. He was like, he wanted a job of hockey at one point. And what was the other one? I know it was hockey. Oh, soccer. Oh, I listened those type of things off. I don't think there was no hockey in the game. I think it was sports, actually. I think it was just regular sports. I don't know what I'm freaking talking about. Like, why am I treating this like it's real life? Hockey Maya? Soccer Maya? What are we doing? What are we talking about here? But anyways, so I want to also tell you guys a story time. So in middle school, so I got into the Sims 4, not Sims freaking 4, Sims 2. Goodness, I can't even get it out. Like, what? Goodness, talk. You can talk, right? Yes, I know. Talk. Maya, talk. Like, I was when I was in middle school, I played like The Sims 2. But The Sims 3 was almost done. So I came at almost the tail end of Sims 3. I thought I got introduced to The Sims 2 when I was in middle school, even though Sims 2 was already fully done, but my mom bought me like the Ultimate Collection. And sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm just creating conversation or whatever. But my mom bought me The Sims 2. Or should I be like telling you guys the full story, because I feel like I'm cutting some things out. You know what? Let's run that back. Okay. So, going back, so how I got into playing The Sims was, you don't know, but I stopped playing dolls at the age of 13. And then after I stopped playing dolls with me and my sister, my little sister, I was like, dang, what else am I gonna do? Like, I don't have anything else. I don't play with Barbie dolls anymore. So what else? And that's when I got into middle school, and I went to a year-round middle school too. And with that year-round school, if anybody knows, you have intersections. So you're out for like 3 weeks out of the thing. But the downfall of a year-round school is when you go to school, literally you only get 5 weeks. Wait, less than a little, maybe like 4 weeks. You get like a month break, a spring break, not spring break, summer break. And then you go back to school. That was like the downfall, because my sisters, since my younger sister wasn't in the same middle school as me, she was still in elementary school then, and my older sister, she went to a traditional school. They didn't go to school until basically the end of August. I went to school in the middle to beginning point. Or was it? No, it was July. Never mind. I went to school in July. Went back to school in July, but we got out early. Well, 6th grade don't really. I mean, 5th grade, when you get out that late, because that's a traditional school. You know what? Whatever. But that's when on my intersections, I didn't have nothing to do. So I found this person, and he was playing The Sims 2. And I was watching him. He had like Roman numeral numbers. So I don't know if his YouTube account is still up there. I can't even find it. But he was playing it, and I was invested. And then after that, I literally asked for Christmas. I was like, Mama, can you get me The Sims 2? So she ended up getting me The Sims 2. And The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection. And so I got into playing that. And my sister, she wanted The Sims 3. So she got The Sims 3 base game and The Sims 3 Supernatural expansion pack. So she got those 2 things. And then over time, we started, getting more expansion packs. Well, we were, more expansion packs from then. But that's how I got into playing The Sims 2. But then my game started acting finicky because I couldn't play the freaking game anymore. And wait, what was I talking about? Oh, I'm all over the place. Like, my brain is just so scattered. But I'm just chatting. Whoever wants to listen. Hey. But I was just playing The Sims, and then, I know where I'm going. So with the game, I remember I made vampires because I was just trying to have fun. So I made a household full of vampires. And you want to know what the game freaking told me? The game freaking said to me, I don't remember the word. I don't remember exact verbatim what the game freaking said to me. But I felt I got a little salty. I got so salty because all of my Sims died. I couldn't get the babies in the freaking house. My adults vampire Sims were outside because they had to work, because we got to put some money in this household. And I was having them work. She came home. She wouldn't run her dang self in the house. And she passed outside. She died outside. And she left the freaking babies outside. So I'm like, okay, let me just age the babies up to like teenagers or whatever. They had to go to school. And they end up passing too. And I was like, and the game talking about, oh, this is not how you play the game. Oh, if this is how you're gonna play the game, what, you shouldn't play it anymore? I don't know what it said, but they gave me that little script and I felt a little bit salty. I'm like, Grim Reaper, who you feeling? Are you really coming for my neck? You're coming for my neck? That's what, not you coming for my neck. I didn't like that. I was like, and I took a picture of it because I had to show my sister. And I took a picture and sent it to her, and she was like, that's what your game said to you? I said, yes, girl. I'm a little triggered, but I want to laugh. But I'm a little triggered because why? Why did you say that? I didn't need you to tell me what I was doing. And then it was like, make another household. I made another household. I wish I had that screenshot still so I can show it, because why are you talking aside your neck like that to me? But anyways, also, I'm just gonna be talking, but did anybody see that we're getting a Camp Rock 3? I did. I think I saw it on Instagram. And I saw that we're getting Camp Rock 3. I don't know how I feel. Sometimes I feel a little excited. Sometimes I don't, because sometimes I don't know about like Disney rebooting their old movies / TV shows a little bit, because they don't be hitting like it anymore. Like, I know they brung back That's a Raven, but it's now called Raven's Home. I didn't like it that much. I didn't like it. I think it's because I'm so used to like the old plot and Raven and all of that. And they keep, I understand that they have to, the only way for them to bring stuff back is like, what, they give them kids? And I'm like, okay, I get it. I really do get it. But I just miss like the old vibe of what I got when I originally watched it. And it's the same thing with, they had like, what, the Louder and Prouder, Penny Proud family. I haven't watched that at all, but I might give it a watch. I've been seeing some people's clips about it, talking about it, and they definitely made it different. But what I want to know is why the creators that made Louder, well, the Proud Family, the original one that was premiered on Disney, why did they change the art style of the Proud Family? I don't understand, because I feel like the original one still looks good to this time, I think, right? Is it just, or it's just the resolution that doesn't look good? I don't know. I think the original one, the art style still looks good, or maybe they thought it was dated and it needed a new revamp. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the new one today, the art style of today. I was just wondering, why did they want to change the art style? It's new art style is very vibrant, and I guess they wanted a vibrant, a new revamped vibe. Look at me answering my own questions. Questions, whatever. But back to the Camp Rock thing. I also saw, like, from the trailer, I only saw the Jonas Brothers, so Nick, Kevin, and Joe. And we all know the original cast is Demi Lovato and Joe, because they originally put Joe there because he had anger management issues. But I didn't see Demi Lovato in the trailer, so I'm a bit skeptical, a little bit, because I'm like, where's Demi Lovato? Like, she was the main star, and I love her. So, like, where is she at? Where'd she go? Did she say no to it? Because, come on now, we gotta have Demi Lovato. Without Demi Lovato, why'd y'all make her the main star in the last one if y'all not gonna bring her back for part 3? So, I don't know, like, can we get Demi Lovato back? Please and thank you. Please. And I did see that when the Jonas Brothers did go on tour, they invited Demi Lovato out. And I did see they invited some more people, but I'm not familiar who they brought on stage. But for sure Demi Lovato. And girl, I was smiling ear to ear because I'm like, yes, like, especially when it came to that song called This Is Me. When they played that song and it was together, I was like, yes, bring back the old cast. So, and I just think that what they're going to always do with Disney movies and shows, they're going to make these people have children and bring them to children, because they did that with Wizard of Waverly Place. I don't know, that I wasn't too excited for Wizard of Waverly Place because I already knew what happens with these new Disney shows. They were going to give us, you know, they were just going to change it. I just know. And I was like, man, you're just going to have them have kids. But what can they do? They're older. They're now older. These people are in their 30s now. So it's like, of course we're going to give them children and have to have the kids be the new wizards and stuff like that. I'm also miss the grandparents. Like, what happened to Mr. and Mrs. Russo? Are they still playing in the old cast? Are they still in the new one? New Wizard of Waverly Place? I don't know. But yeah, that was my top 3. It was it felt like a little bit all over the place, but I don't care. I'm just talking. Like I said, I was doing a voiceover because the commentary in this video was very non-existent because there was nothing happening in this episode so far. But yeah, he's now home, and he got up and made his brother some breakfast, and his brother didn't get to eat it. And I think I had him make coffee, and he didn't even. I keep calling that coffee. That's not coffee. And I let Ryan take the coffee because he wasn't able to drink it. And so, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. But yeah, that was like what was going on in this LP, and some stuff I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to talk about all those things. But yeah, but anyways, I think I'm gonna close out the rest of my commentary because I don't have anything else I want to talk about. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of my talk over today, and maybe I'll find a bigger and longer topic to talk about later on next time in another video. And yeah, in another video, I'll see y'all guys in another video, and peace. And I'll let you hear the rest of my lukewarm commentary. Bye. Oh, and also, sorry for my rusty, crusty voice. I've been talking a lot today, so yeah. Bye. I mean, bye. I didn't mean to sound like that in your ear. Bye.